Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2023 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the last half of October, and this reading is for our crabs, the water sign of Cancer. I hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for being here. Please hit that like button. It really does help move the channel along. Sharing and subscribing as well, but particularly hit that like button. Thank you to those of you who do. And for those of you who do that, who take the time to watch these videos, who comment, who reach out for personal readings, those of you who refer and recommend me to others, my deepest of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you so much, and I hope for many blessings back to you. So Cancer, if your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign is in Cancer, if you're cross-watching for a Cancerian, this video is for you. Of course, general readings may resonate a little differently for everyone, but if you know any or all of your other signs, watch those as well for additional insight. If something really reaches you, it resonates with you, you'd perhaps like to take a deeper look at something and reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style and you're interested in a reading or information about that, just email me at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the title, the description of this video. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you the same day with all the information. I offer a pretty wide variety of reading choices in all areas of life of all different types and lengths and costs and budgets. There's something there for everyone. And I do readings full time. It's all that I do. So I'm able to schedule personal readings in a fairly timely fashion as well. So if you're interested, please email me. All right, Cancer. I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Let's see what the last half of October 2023 looks like for you. We have the Four of Coins, sometimes nicknamed the Miser card because it can represent being, cheap or very economical, being very careful with how you spend, and it doesn't necessarily spend your resources. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can be that for some of you, being very economical, especially in the days we're living in now. On an emotional level, it represents the same thing. It represents somebody who's cautious about spending themselves, spending their resources because they're careful. They don't want to end up without anything or with not having enough. With that, we have the Ace of Swords, an idea, news, epiphany, perspective, seeing the truth about something. The Page of Swords, our information gatherer. He's sometimes looked at as the spy of the tarot, but really fundamentally, what does that mean? The pages are learning. They're gathering information. They're learning. They can't go out and do anything with it. They're not manifestors because they're not knights yet. They're just learning, gathering information. The Page of Swords I call my traditional student of the tarot because swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our intellectual landscape. So gathering information, conversation, messages. Temperance. Temperance is about balance. Neither too much of one nor too much of the other, which isn't necessarily a static, still position. We do have to sometimes adjust and adapt to keep our center, to keep our balance, because, my analogy for a temperance is a seesaw or a teeter-totter. When you're in the middle of that, no matter what the outside arms do, which represent things we can't control, we have the best chance of keeping our balance as long as we stay centered, plant our feet firmly in the middle and stay grounded and kind of shift and adjust to things that happen, right? That's what temperance is. Don't get involved in huge debates or big arguments. Don't allow yourself to be drawn into outside drama or other people's drama, things of that sort. Next, we have the Six of Coins, gift giving, gift receiving, paying attention to the balance of giving and receiving. Is it even? Is it equitable? Is it fair? With the Six of Cups, some of you, this can be soulmate. This is kind of like the secondary soulmate card after the Two of Cups. It typically represents a person, place, situation, things we have a history with. Now that history can go all the way back to childhood, family roots of origin, where you grew up. It could just be people you have history with, or situations you have history with. Old friends, old lovers, old jobs. A gift from the past here. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus for the Five of Swords. Sorry, the overall energy and focus for the last half of October is the Five of Swords. I'm not sure I'm liking the feel of these cards so far, Cancer. I'm not even quite sure why yet. The overall energy is winning at all costs, ambition, whether it's good or not. I mean, the Five of Swords always kind of begs the question, is something worth it or not? Is it worth the battle? Is it worth the fight? Because the Five of Swords is winning at all costs, at any cost, right? Doesn't matter what it costs you, doesn't matter, you know, who you have to step over or walk away from or anything like that. It's all about winning, right? And again, that can be positive or negative, which again begs the question, is something worth it or not? There's a very determined energy with that. Like, I don't care, I'm going to do this thing. I don't care, I'm going after the thing. I don't care, I want the thing, right? All right, let's clarify that Five of Swords. I don't know why these cards are giving me kind of an uneasy feeling. They're not particularly negative on the... All right, let's clarify. That's why we clarify, right? Okay. Let's clarify that overall energy of the Five of Swords. The Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Messages, news, Ace of Cups. These both have kind of a new beginning sort of energy, right? Because pages also are kind of on the beginning of a path of learning, of trying to of learning something that they hope to manifest with down the road, right? Ace of Cups is new love and romance, emotional renewal in an already existing situation. This might be your energy. It might be the energy of somebody close to you. It might be both. Let's take a look at this Four of Coins, Ace of Swords. Four of Coins. Four of Coins again. Oh, Four of Pentacles, same thing, because I'm using a different deck. And the Five of Wands. Fighting over money for some of you, fighting over stinginess for others of you. The Five of Wands is a card, I don't know, yeah, the Five of Wands is a card of conflict, competition, everybody vying for the same thing, and everybody can't have the same thing, so, but everybody's fighting for the same thing, right? Petty drama, gossip, rumors, everybody wanting to be right. The Four of Coins, again, it's that miserly card. The Five of Wands with the Five of Swords, I mean, this is a very kind of determined, I want what I want at all costs energy, and there's conflict going on here about, I mean, this is a general reading, so the intensity may vary. For some of you, it may be, you know, fighting with someone about money, fighting with them, and that could, under that umbrella, it could be fighting with your spouse or your partner about money. It could be, you know, grumbling about your job, how little you feel you're being paid. Everybody's, you know, everybody wants to have more. Everybody wants to get more here. There's an idea here with the Ace of Swords. Let's take a look at that. The Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, and healing. Some of you, this may be a financial and material issue, whether it's just in your own personal life or whether it's, you know, within a partnership or something, because there's an idea here on how to slowly but surely move away from a place of feeling like you don't have enough, or it's too tight, everything is too tight, and feeling like you're at a place where you can finally enjoy the things that you're working for, that you have been working for. And again, this can be with money. If you look at it from a relationship point of view, it could be relationship 2 in which the balance of giving and receiving is not equal. One person is giving too much, the other person is taking it, not giving much back. I feel like someone is exploring options here on how they can find that perhaps on their own. Page of Swords with the Page of Swords again, and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of action, fast action moving forward, whether that's travel, Cupid's arrows, conversations, the Lovers, a relationship at a crossroads. A choice needs to be made, whether it's about the relationship itself or it's in another area of life that is affecting relationship. For some of you, financial and material issues may be an aspect in the relationship, and you're trying to figure out how you can go to a better place or get to a better place financially and materially, and or within the relationship itself, because money always affects relationship. And it may be that the conflict is the two of you aren't seeing eye to eye, or you can't agree on what needs to happen. And if it's about the relationship itself, you're not agreeing on the balance of giving and receiving. Temperance. The Moon and the Two of Cups. A lack of knowing, fear, perhaps. Feeling pulled in a certain direction even though you don't really know how things would turn out if you made a different decision. Two of Cups, soulmate, kindred spirits. I mean, we have all like the soulmate, kindred spirit, twin flame cards. We have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups here. So if it's not about the relationship itself, like this isn't a healthy relationship for me, it either needs to get better, we need to split apart, or it's about some other area of life, maybe job, work, money, and that might be part of all of it as well. And it's like, this isn't working, but you can't agree on how to move forward or get past it. It's like one person has an idea, a perspective on it that the other person doesn't share, and that's the conflict here. And it feels like one person it feels like within this conflict, somebody wants to just walk on top of somebody else. Like no matter what they say, it doesn't matter. They're still going to continue the same course of action. And I don't like that. Six of Coins, Six of Cups. Because here, with this, the Six of Cups, the Six of Coins can be sometimes a breadcrumb card, because, and maybe it falls along with that Four of Pentacles twice, the Miser card. The Six of Coins can represent somebody who has a lot to give, but they only give just a little bit, just enough to keep you from starving, or just enough to keep you there, right? Whether it's money or love or whatever, right? The Three of Cups. Parties, social energy, getting together, having a good time. Five of Swords again, and the Seven of Wands, because they want to win. They want what they want, but they also, in a relationship, may not want to lose you, whether that's your personal relationship, a job relationship. It's like, okay, this person is griping and complaining and grumbling, and, it's not enough. It's not enough. You never give me enough. It's not, And so that's when they give just enough to make them feel placated, because they don't want to lose Cancer. They don't want to lose their Cancer person, right? So, okay, well, I'll give them just that, and they'll be happy, and they'll shut up for a while, and then, but I have no intention on changing. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And again, it might be the relationship, it might be a boss, could be something else. There's definitely a relationship that's affected here, or that's central in some way. So, yeah. Be careful of being given any kind of gift and like having that placate you to the point that you're ignoring a whole history of uneven giving and receiving. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there and ask for advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit for Cancer, last half of October. Because it feels like you're being given a gift, or somebody's like given just enough where they're like, oh, okay, well, maybe this is going to change, but it's really not. All right. Judgment, justice, oof. Making an important, potentially life-changing decision, doing the right thing, to do the right thing, to make sure things are fair, equitable, and even. Six of Swords and Death. This is kind of similar to Scorpio's reading. Free will, free agency, but Spirit is advising that you surrender to a painful, perhaps, understanding that something is done. It's not going to get any better. Tens represent cycle completion and cycle fulfillment, right? And Swords governs our mind because it's the element of air. So this is coming to the uncomfortable or even painful realization that something's done. It's not going to get better. No matter how much you throw yourself at it or keep complaining about it, it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over again. And Spirit is suggesting that you let it end. Because if it can't transform utterly, and I'm not seeing it do that, then it needs to come to an end. So that after that, we have a whole brand new life cycle starting here with the Fool and the Sun. What a spectacular combination of cards. It's starting over again, but it's so beautiful. I mean, it's stepping off the beaten path. It's starting a whole new life cycle. The Sun is the most powerful, positive card in the tarot. Excuse me, but just like Scorpio's reading, it has to be preceded by this, right? Which is the case in anything that we need to walk away from it in order to go towards something better, in order to have something better. And sometimes we all go through this, right? Sometimes that leaving is a joyous thing. We're elevating and we're so excited to go to the new thing. We're excited to close the door on the old thing and move forward. But sometimes the thing that we need to close the door on might involve relationships or things that we're attached to, and we wish it would have been different, but it's not, and we know the best thing is to move forward, but it kind of hurts and it's difficult to do so. I mean, we've all been there at least once, if not a handful of times, right? And this is what Spirit is saying here, but just on the other side of it is this absolutely magnificent energy, this magnificent, I mean, the Sun and the Fool, in addition, have this energy with them that all that pressure, all that despair or heaviness and restrictive energy, and it's all gone with this. It all gets uplifted with that. It goes away. Effectively, you're removing the thing that you keep complaining about over and over and over again. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Cancer, those are your messages for the second half of October 2023. I hope you found them relevant and useful. I hope they were helpful to you or gave you something to think about. Again, if this did resonate with you and you'd like to perhaps take a deeper look, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply like the reading style and you're interested in a reading with me, email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You'll see that info by clicking the title or the description of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the November general readings. Until then, stay safe and well. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.